I'm live. There, I'm live. What is up, everybody? Who do we got in today? Well, I know that Generation Rooks Variety is here because we've already been chatting. I got a couple of other people in here as well, it seems. Happy Wednesday, as I'd like to say here. Welcome to Breakfast Cereal Unscripted. No agenda, just the usual hangout. I do have that announcement I want to make about some new content as I wag my finger at everyone. But there'll be some announcements. I think I'll save the announcements for maybe definitely for a few more people to come in. We'll probably do it around 9:15 or something like that. I don't know. But yeah, if you're just joining, hop into the chat, say hello. Let's see, what has the channel been up to since the last live? Well, Heaven's Gate came out. Hi, Vicky. And hello, fellow Canadian Umbra, whatever that is. But yeah, so I had Heaven's Gate couch episode come out last Saturday. Yeah, Saturday. I think it's a really strong episode. I think it's great. It didn't do well, unfortunately. I'm getting fearful of couch content again because it's starting to, not perform as well. So yeah, I thought the couch episode was awesome too. I think that the Heaven's Gate episode is one of my best ever, and maybe the best ever couch episode. Really, I don't know, but it just didn't. I don't know if it was just the aliens angle as opposed to like serial killer stuff that people weren't as interested. It just didn't seem to perform well. Those who did watch it, it did well. Like the watch time is really strong and really high, but just overall, it didn't do nearly as well as some of the other content in the last while. So, yeah. Oh, hey, there's the greatest of all time. Good to see you this evening, boss. Well, thank you, Austin. Appreciate it. Good to see you too. Hey, Josh. Hey, Jelly. What's up? Don't let it get to you. The couch episodes are the best. Yeah, of course. I'm gonna keep going with the couch stuff still too. But yeah. Well, should we talk about the new stuff? We got 20 some odd people in here, so I'll do the announcement. It's nothing crazy. It is the thing that I did want to talk about, though. Like I said, I put a little poll out on the channel there, and I said, what do you think I'm going to announce? Is it going to be more just new couch content episodes? Is it going to be an OnlyFans? Or is it going to be something brand new and totally different? And the answer is brand new and totally different. So already starting, I'm ramping up to an episode released every single week. That's huge, right? I think people have been on my case for more and more stuff. So I am going to one episode every week. Now, the only difference will be there's going to be, starting this Friday, I'm going to release a Friday night episode 1 week, and then the following week, it'll be Saturday morning. Saturday morning is going to be reserved for the couch episodes, right? It's like, hey, get the breakfast cereal thing going, get your breakfast serial killer, whatever, couch episodes, and some of the void content. Those videos that everybody's familiar with so far will continue to come out every other Saturday. But in between, the week in between, every Friday night, 4:00 p.m. Eastern time, I'm going to be releasing new content. And that's going to start out this week with a video which is completely unscripted, and it is me watching some of the most famous serial killer interviews of all time and reacting in real time, and just pausing the interview and talking. A reacts vid, but it's a little bit elevated reacts vid, because I can't bring myself to do something where it's just a really shitty green screen version of me in the corner that looks terrible. I couldn't do it. So I did a bit of an elevated look and stylized version of a reacts video, but that's coming out this Friday at 4 p.m. I feel like it's like a vibe, right? It's like dark and long because the interview is like 40 minutes long, and then I'm reacting on top of it. So it's almost an hour long. and I feel like it's that kind of a darker, kind of a slower vibe. So it felt more appropriate for that to come out Friday afternoon so that it's there for people at night to watch rather than like, felt like Saturday morning, 8 a.m. That's not what you want to like, oh, open your eyes on Saturday morning and then kick on this Jeffrey Dahmer interview for an hour. If you do, good for you. It's not my style. So Friday nights, every other week, there's a second piece of content too. Okay. So this Friday, I'm going out. I'm calling it Press Play, and that'll be the first of these reacts to these videos, to these serial killer interviews. Press Play episode 1. Then the following Saturday will be a void video, like a classic, where'd all the serial killers go type video, Saturday morning. The following Friday, I'm coming out with my very first True Detective magazine episode. So that'll be another new piece of content that no one has ever seen anything of. And it's about a vibe. It's dark, it's slow, it's really chill. It's like, hey, do your laundry, kick this video up in the background. I'm going to flip through the magazine. I've already shot them. I've already edited most of them. I flip through the magazine, tell you, talk about what's on the page with a top-down camera on the magazine and one camera on me. And then VO guy reads through the title story. And it's all got a bunch of like really chill jazz in the background. And again, it's like half an hour, 35 minutes, that kind of thing. That'll be another Friday type episode. And then on the following Saturday, I'll go back to the couch. And that's going to be the rotation for the next while. I'm going to go into the comments here, and then I'll come back to talking about this. I'm going to read the comments here and answer anything. Give it some time. Maybe it'll get more views. Yeah, I mean, I hope it will get more views. I mean, it's still doing better than couch content used to do back in the day, It's going to start doing snuff films. Yeah. Oh, shit. I made a live. Hey, y'all. Hey, Leanna Bell. Sorry. Yeah, Leanna Bell, I'm thinking. Or Annabelle. I don't know. Maybe it's Long Island Annabelle, right? Look at the uncomfortable wife is here. That's probably actually I'll make you uncomfortable. He keeps getting his own account banned and then having to log in on his wife. I'll take any content I can get. Okay, great. I'm reading through. Yes, I love React commentary. You're so funny. Well, I tell you this much, it's not going to be laughing type material, I don't think, in the reacts. Maybe the occasional moment, but for the most part, they're really twisted interviews, right? So it's like, I don't have that much funny things to say. It's kind of closer to Where'd All the Serial Killers Go, in the sense that it's a little more serious in tone. I'm reacting. I'm talking about what Dahmer has to say and like what my thoughts are on it as someone who is not trained in any way, shape, or form. I'm just like you, right? I'm just watching the video like you and talking about it. And then we can get into the comments and see what we all think. Wow, I'm really looking forward to that. I'm glad you are, Kate. Kate Anna 626. Maddie, hey, Maddie, she's in. Sounds great to me, boss, says Austin. Shady Jam says, love your channel. Been subscribed for a long time. Now I'm happy to see something on the TV to entertain me as I can't sleep. Clock is 2 a.m. here in Sweden. Your channel is one of my favorite channels. Well, I got to do what I always do whenever I see somebody from Sweden or Scandinavia, Norway, and I say, ha det så bra. God natt. Nej. God morgon. Hvordan går det med dig? Sounds great to me. 4 p.m. is late in the UK. Hey, you guys. Yeah, 4 p.m. is late in the UK, but I based all of my release times on Eastern Standard Time, obviously. It works out better to release based on Eastern Standard Times, at least as far as North America. Sorry, Britain. Sorry, UK. Sorry, Scandi. But like 4 p.m., that still gets me like, west coast, like California and stuff is like, yeah, it's 1 p.m. So it's like I'm still getting them in the evening. It's there for them come the evening and stuff. Hiya, Josh. Hiya, War Wounds. Leave a like, Cornflakes. Yes, please leave a like. I'm old, so now I have something to do on Friday. Yeah, aren't we all, right? Yesterday I was young. Today I'm old. That's what it feels like, right? Yesterday I said this on the last live, I think. It was like for ages on film sets and all of that, I was always the youngest person there, right? I was always the youngest guy in the room and blah, blah, blah. All of a sudden I'm the oldest. And it's like, when did this happen? Your content is always great to watch. Medhilson fra Olesund. Olesund, I remember. Wouldn't go to Medai. Talk persist. See, chat is glitchy. Sometimes it's glitchy, sometimes it's not, right? Love from Brazil. Hey, Brazil, what's up? Gotta love Scandi, LOL. Yeah. Everyone remember to like and share his latest video. Yeah, the one on Heaven's Gate. To me, it's like, I don't know what it was about it, that episode, but like the flow of it, the edit, the comedy in it, I just liked everything about it. It was easy going to edit. Like, it's usually a good sign to me if it's easy and it comes easy, in the edit. Love your stuff, and I'll watch you later. Night. Hey, friends, I made it. Remember, make sure you like and hype the videos. Yeah, for sure. Hey, Josh, I emailed you for your P.O. box, Addy. Yeah, sorry. I actually don't have a P.O. box, so I was looking to get it set up. I have to figure that out because there's been a few people asking me about it. But yeah. Good work on Heaven's Gate. Thank you, Bernie. Yeah, I loved Heaven's Gate. It's like my favorite. I had a meeting today. I've been kind of swamped in a lot of ways right now with edits and stuff and all this for channel and for like my work too, edits. And I had a meeting today that has some potential to take some of the edit lift off of me. And that's only in a way of, I would never give away my main videos to edit for anyone, but like for cutting them down into some shorts and stuff that I can release on YouTube. And if that goes well, I'll be able to have like, a bunch of shorts going out and stuff, and that'll help promote those longer form episodes. Watch the Henry Lee Lucas video at least 4 times now. It's so funny. Henry Lee Lucas, yeah, that's one of my favorites personally too. I mean, probably because, yeah, but I love the Henry Lee Lucas video. One of my favorite parts in the Henry Lee Lucas video is just for some reason, I love that bit about how his dad didn't have any legs. Not that that's funny, but it's just so fucking weird, right? Like his dad's nickname, I remember how it goes. It's like his dad's nickname was No Legs. Why? Because he didn't have any fucking legs. And he was a pencil salesman, like a legless pencil salesman. And I said he should have fashioned himself some fake artificial legs out of pencils. So like Lieutenant Dan footage I used. And then, yeah, just a wild story with like that bit in there too about how weird looking Otis Toole is. And then also about, hey, this is America. Plenty of kids grow up a one-leg, and I did like a run-on sentence for like a minute straight about all the stuff that happened to Henry Lee Lucas. Sorry, I just got on a Henry Lee Lucas tangent. Hey, Lieutenant Jacob, I already did do the announcement. I'll do it again. I'll talk more about that again in about 15 minutes if you're still here. Okay, at 9:30, I'll reiterate the announcement. It's nothing huge, but it's just talking about the new content that's coming. That's different than anything I've done before. Sorry, I'm just reading the comments. Would you be willing to do content on Wesley Allen Dodd or Israel? I have an entire Israel Keys episode. He's got his own episode. It's like a 25-minute long episode. I did it, and it's not even very old. If you go on the channel and scroll back or go to the breakfast cereal playlist, maybe too, it's in there, but like it's not that far back. It's not even a year old. It's like, I forget when I did it, but it's not even a year old, I don't think. Loving the longer episodes. Me too, but it's hard. That's all right. Just give them your address. Yeah. You had it right the first time, fellow Canadian over here. Super excited for your new content. So far, it's been thought-provoking and enlightening. Yeah, so I'm interested to see how me doing the reaction videos will go, especially for like, because it's completely unscripted, right? I'm as smart as I'm only as smart as I can write usually. You know what I mean? Like you can tell on a live, when I do these lives, I'm not that, well, I'm not going to say I'm not well-spoken or something, but it's different, right? So I think it was a good challenge. Then again, like if you've seen the Guess Who videos, the one with the psychiatrist or the one with the psychic, those are completely unscripted too. And I did fine, I think. So I'll be interested to see what people think of the Dahmer episode on this reacting to the interview with Stone Phillips. It's because it's not scripted and it's not comedy. It's just me talking about, wow, that's pretty messed up. Here's what I think about that. You know what I mean? So we'll see. But like the thing again is like the point of those two is like you get in there in the comments and you tell me, no way, Josh, man, you're full of it. You're totally full of it, and this is why, right? And then I'll come back, right? Just like I've been arguing in the last couple of days on the Bronson video as to what an anti-hero is. Because people keep going, Tony Soprano's not an anti-hero. And then they tell me why. And I'm just like, I disagree. I don't think you know what an anti-hero is. But yes, anyways. Dudes from Toronto. Yeah, give or take. Need any writing done? I have time. Well, I don't think I can outsource writing because it's so much in my own voice, right? And I'm fortunate that the other person that writes is my brother, and we have a very similar voice, as in like our narrative, not as in our speaking voice, but you know what I mean. Like we have a similar, like I understand his sense of humor, he understands mine. We're kind of the same in that way, so that there's a pretty good shorthand there. You know what I mean? I don't think I could just outsource my writing to anybody. I think that's why you can't use AI either, because it's just like it needs to be, yeah. The Israel Key episode is excellent. Well, thank you. That's another one of my babies episodes. I love the bit in that one on Westboro Baptist Church and stuff like that, or I keep bringing up Insane Clown Posse. You going back to watch Mojo? Do you mean that by like the Reacts videos, I guess? Have you done John List? No. You used Brian Koberger as a background during a few moments in the video about true crime documentaries influencing murderers, right? Yes, because he was actually kind of not that it influenced him, but he talked a lot about, or he's known to have studied criminology. He was in school for it even to an extent. And he was known to have an interest in BTK and other serial killers, right? So that's why when I'm talking about, are we taking someone who's already on the edge and already broken and already, I felt like he fit that category. You know what I mean? How do you perceive the breakfast cereal timeline in terms of the episode season structure? For example, where do you say season 2 begins? My OCD told me to ask. Yeah, that's a good question, though. I mean, here's the thing about YouTube. It doesn't matter, right? Like, there's not really such a thing as seasons or anything, but I said that there was. And it was because I would say if I was going to say it, I would say the first season goes all the way up to it just depends on the content. Like I would say when I started doing the Void stuff is when the channel started to take off. And when the channel started to take off, it was only the Void videos that were doing really well. But as the audience came in, I think what happened is that the Void video, when I was just doing couch content, the algorithm in YouTube didn't know who to put it in front of, right? It was like comedy, blah, 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 right? So they wasn't sure. But once I switched over and I did this more serious tone in the where did all the serial killers go? And the darkness and all of that, the net was larger and it captured the larger true crime audience, right? And there's a subset of that larger true crime audience that it finally broke into, and the algorithm was like, oh, it's true crime. And that subset of that larger audience that found my channel because of those videos comes in, and then they found the couch stuff and also said, wow, I really like this too. So I think that's what's happening. I think like the where'd all the serial killers go and the Void videos are going to be the bread and butter of bringing new audience in and getting it in front of people who haven't seen my content. And then let's say there are 100 people subscribe based on a Void video. Out of that 100, there's like maybe 15 that are also into a darker sense of humor and they really enjoy the couch. So that's how the couch is starting to build up in the background, right? I think the where'd all the serial killers go stuff drives the growth though. So that's, and I like doing it. Long story short, season 2, I call couch season 2 stuff is Charles Bronson is the first episode of season 2 on the couch, because after the where all the serial killer stuff started doing well, I did that and only that for like 4 months or something. And then people were like, hey, don't give up on the couch. And then I brought the couch back with Charles Bronson and I was like, okay, this is season 2. Long story short, sorry. It's definitely different than when it's scripted, but your episodes are definitely written in your humor and you can tell from your demeanor. Yeah. People always have differing opinions. Facts tend to cause people to form them. Your presentation to said opinions is stellar and occasionally funny. Well, thank you. That's like what I'm after, you know? It's just like usually my like prerequisite for an episode is like if I go, wait, what's that? I'm like, okay, that's a good enough. Let's go. Let's go down that thing, right? Like it all started with that question that I had, which was like, how come it seems like there's not any household name serial killers anymore? Like, because I've been doing all these episodes, right? And it's like, how come, like, when was the last time I actually remember like a household name? Like it used to seem like there was all these guys, like there was like, you know, you'd hear Dahmer and Gacy and Bundy and blah blah blah, but who's the, and that's what got the whole thing started, was that question. And apparently a lot of other people had that question, so I explored all the ideas that I thought just out of my head, and then it's continued from there, you know. And I grab it from the comments because, like, so for example, when I did that Where'd All the Serial Killers Go video, the first one, the very first one, in the comments, a lot of people were bringing up this lead theory. I'd never heard it before, right? And I was like, what do you mean lead poisoning? Lead crime hypothesis. So I start looking that up. And then I go, wait, there's something here for an episode for sure, right? And it's not about saying that this is the reason that it went away. Truth be told, it's probably a combination of like a whole pile of different things, right? Obviously, it's DNA, it's cameras, it's maybe lead is in there too. And it's maybe all of these things that I've talked about, right? But each episode just examines one and says, why would this have been a contributing factor, right? Love your content so much. Thank you, Yokabed. Oh, Miranda Wrights is here. OG. Hey, y'all, did I miss the announcement? Just got here. I'll remake the announcement in 5 minutes. It's nothing crazy, Miranda. Don't worry. King Channel, thank you. Yeah, we miss it. Gonna announce it again at 8:30 or 9:30. I'll do it at 8:30 here. Don't worry, guys. That's when it hit my algo. Wonder why? Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. It's like the algo when I did the serious like tone. The main true crime people found it, who were just like the bigger audience of true crime found it, and YouTube goes, oh, it's true crime. So people who had true crime interests got that pushed in front of them for the first time, my channel, through those videos. And then there's a subset of those people who just like the where'd all the serial killers go stuff. But I'm talking like I went from getting like 1,000 views to 300,000 views. You know what I mean? So of that 300,000 people that are finally seeing my channel for the first time, there's going to be a bunch that also have a darker sense of humor, and they explored my back catalog and found the couch stuff, right? All right, we got 50 people in. Okay, so I'll redo the thing now then, because we got 50 in. What's up? I'll come back to the comments in a second. So the announcement, nothing crazy. It's just that I've ramped up to weekly content, weekly episodes of the show, of the channel. But there's two types of things going on now. So the regular couch episodes, those are going to continue. Those are going to be released on Saturday mornings at 8 a.m. Eastern time, like always, right? But the other week, the following, sorry, I'm also doing the regular Void, Where Did All the Serial Killer Stuff Go? And that gets released on Saturday mornings as well at 8:30. So what you would see would be, this is how it'll go. So I'm making this way more confusing than it needs to be. What it needs to be said is that on Fridays from now on, too, every other Friday, I'm going to release something new on the channel that has never been done, right? So I'm starting this Friday. It's a dark piece of content. It's reaction type stuff, right? So I'm calling it Press Play, and I'm going to take one of the most notorious interviews of all time with a serial killer, and I'm going to react in real time to it and put that video out on the channel. The first one is Jeffrey Dahmer. It's coming out this Friday at 4 p.m. Eastern time on Friday. And it's elevated reacts video. I couldn't bring myself to do just shitty cutout of me in bad green screen and stick me in the corner. And I just couldn't bring myself to do it just because of how I am with production stuff. So I've done it like a more stylized reaction video. But it's the entire thing, and it's dark. And that's why I felt like Friday nights was better than, it's not like Saturday morning, 8 a.m. Open your eyes up and go, oh, let's watch this 45-minute long Jeffrey Dahmer video to start my weekend, right? But Friday night, maybe 7 p.m., 9 p.m., 10 p.m., 11 p.m. at night when you're going to bed, you could flip this on. It's slow. It's dark. It's not comedy in this case for the most part. There's a couple things I say maybe. But that'll be coming out on Friday. And then the following Saturday will either be a Void video or a couch video at 8 a.m. Okay? And then the following Friday, I'll be back with the True Detective magazine episodes that I'm going to be releasing, which basically will be a top-down camera that focuses on the magazine, okay? And then one camera on me. And this is content, again, Friday night. You're doing laundry, you're getting ready to go to bed, you pop on one of these episodes, and I'm just flipping through this magazine and talking about it while some freaking chill ass jazz plays in the background. It's almost ASMR. There's no, I do have the voiceover guy included, and he reads the title story from the magazine as well. But the whole point of it is that it's like a vibe, right? And it's like, these are magazines that Bundy and BTK and all those guys used to get when they were kids, like in the grocery store, very popular. And they're really messed up. And I just flipped through it. It's really quiet. It's really chill. It's dark. And you can watch it for 10 minutes, go out of the room, have a cigarette, whatever, come back, and you haven't really missed anything. It's just, you know what I mean? That's the vibe. And then the following Saturday will be another Couch or Void episode. And I'm going to go like that for the next few months. So you're going to get a Saturday morning video one week, and then the next Friday, a darker video comes out. And then the following Saturday morning, it's going to be a Couch or a Void video, and then the following Friday. So Friday, Saturday, Friday, Saturday, Friday, Saturday. That's what's happening on the channel for the next while. I'm excited. I really hope this React video will do well. The first one, like I said, is Jeffrey Dahmer's interview with Stone Phillips. It's Dahmer and his dad. You may have seen clips of that interview. You may have seen the whole interview. But the point is, I'm going to play that interview, and, well, I've already done it. And I'm just going to talk about what's being said and what my opinions as an untrained person, just like you, right? What my opinions and what my thoughts are on it. And then we get down in the comments, and that's where we get into it, right? Together. Josh is pregnant. That is the announcement. Have you guys seen Junior with Arnold Schwarzenegger? Well, guess what? It happened. Oh, so that's the announcement. I'll do the announcement again at 10 if there's enough people in here to warrant it. I'm going to go back into the comments here and get answering. Are you going to talk about the two girls who just got arrested? Serious Columbine versus Slenderman. I don't know. I haven't seen anything on it yet. Sorry. Ever thought of doing an episode on Ivan Milat? It gets asked all the time. So here's the Ivan Milat thing. Ivan Milat is the only episode that I've ever fully completed. I shot it. It was written. We shot it. I sat down, I tried to edit it, and for whatever reason, I just couldn't get that window. I don't know if something wasn't right, and I've never released it. It's the only episode that's ever happened was Ivan Milat. I think we will go back and do it again and talk a lot about how you Aussies really like the Marmite and Foster's in that episode too. But yeah. I like both script and not. How's it hanging? I don't know, Raphael. Well, it's hanging well. Hanging good. Hi, Josh and Josh's cat. Happy to catch this live stream after missing the last few. Well, I'm glad you're here. If you have any questions, shoot them in. Oh, you should do the Yorkshire Ripper. Yeah, Yorkie Ripper. We've talked about him a million times. Dennis Nilsson, I want to say. He's in a few episodes. He comes up in the Broadmoor episode. But yeah, I mean, he probably does deserve one. I think I got to do Danny Rolling too. I started a script on Danny Rolling. He's the guy. Do they say inspired Scream in both the story and the face for the mask to an extent, even though the mask is also, obviously Scream by, hey, the Norwegian painter, Munch. Do a backflip. Lots of lead and bullets. Yep. Who was the world's first documented serial killer? I don't know. I mean, there's people that have that nickname, but it's not true, right? It's microplastics now. Have you done Rodney Alcala? No, but again, that's another one that we've kind of like started, and there's like pieces of it kind of written, but it was lead plus swing sets. Yep. Adelaide, South Australia, and surrounds is full of material. Yeah, Truro murders, family. Yeah, the couch is better, says Winters. Josh is. Oh, I'm catching back up. Whoa. Let's go weekly. Yeah, it's cray cray. What did you do at Watch Mojo? I never did anything at Watch Mojo. I don't know what that's from. I think I might get uncomfortable saying something weird. I don't know. Hey, Josh, been watching you since you were under 20,000. You deserve $1 million. Thank you. I hope so. That'd be great. I'm still working on the playlist to catch up. I like the couch and the void equally. They serve different purposes. Yeah, me too. Like I really like the Void videos. The couch videos are always going to have a special place in my heart. But I really like the Void videos too. I have the next Void video will be not this weekend, but next, and it's on baby farming. There's a phrase that I never wanted to hear, to be honest. And I heard it through the Where'd All the Female Serial Killers video go. In the comments, people kept saying, well, yeah, female serial killers, you ever heard of baby farming? And I was like, no, and I'm not going to look it up either. And then I did. So I actually that's the first video I've ever given like a warning on, where I'm just like, hey, just so you know, this video is, it's just, you know, infants. So yeah. I learned of you from Where Did All Serial Killers Go? Yeah, and I've been a huge fan ever since. Well, thank you. Let me ask you, as someone who's telling us that they've come in from Where Did All the Serial Killers Go? Did you also enjoy the couch content? And it's totally cool if not. Don't worry, I'm not upset. I know that there's people that like one style more than the other. Some like only one, and some like both. So I'm just curious, as someone who came in through the Where Did All the Serial Killers Go? What's the thought on the couch? I'm excited for the magazines. Yeah, it's weird. Like, I'm really curious to see how the magazine videos will go, right? Because they're not traditional in any sense. It's just like chill, right? Like, it's very different from anything I've done on the channel before. But you never know. You know, all of a sudden one of those videos will do like 2 million views. Wouldn't that be cool? I love your whole channel concept. I studied a bit of criminology and found that you know exactly what you're talking about and you ask the right questions. Well, thank you. I didn't study it. I'm just curious, right? I think I like asking questions, you know, and that's where that comes from. It's the expression of, like, there's that thing where they would tell you when you were growing up too, like, there's no such thing as a stupid question. And in class, if you have a question, you can guarantee that there's like 3 other people that probably have the same question, even if you think it's dumb, right? And you would say it and somebody else would be like, oh yeah, I thought the same thing. So that's what I just try to do. I think when I think of those things, it's like, there's a video on my channel that didn't do well. But it was one of my favorites, and it was because of that question thing. And it was this whole thing about, and maybe it's because of my upbringing to an extent too, but the whole angle of finding God behind bars, right? Like, so many of these serial killers, like Dahmer included, that are just like, you know, they get locked up forever, and then they're like, you know what? Jesus is Lord and he's my savior. And it's like, it's not for me to judge, I guess, at the end of the day, but is that legit, or is that like, what else you got to do? You're locked up forever. You might as well get out of the cell and go to church for, you know what I mean? You got nothing left when you're down that low. You reach out, you find God, right? So I have a whole episode that just explores that question. I thought it was really interesting. No one else did, though, unfortunately. I like serial killers around the globe. I don't know what that means. Would love to see you react to the interview with Tommy Lynn Sells. I can't remember where I saw the whole thing, unfortunately. Yeah, so here's the thing. With these new press play, as I'm calling them, reacting to the infamous serial killer interviews, I think for the first little while, it's going to make the most sense for the channel for me to react to like the most well-known serial killers, right? Used to be like, if I did something Dahmer related, it would do well. So that's where I'm starting with this, Dahmer. I get a big thumbnail with Dahmer in the corner, my face down here. I don't make that face. I just have a normal face, hopefully. But, and then, banking on trying to get some people in the door from the Dahmer type look, and then we'll see, right? And then as that goes, if those reacts videos are doing well and people are just starting to watch it hopefully because of right now, it's like, here's my thoughts on the channel again. It's like when I started, it was like people were going to be finding my videos because of the killer, because I was just doing videos on a killer, right? Never questions like, this is before Where Did All the Serial Killers Go? So people would find my video based on Jeffrey Dahmer. They're searching Jeffrey Dahmer. They come across a video. They click on it because of Jeffrey Dahmer, and it's my video, right? Now, the goal for the channel is eventually I have a big enough, fan, like what I hate, I don't even like the word fan base, but a big enough group of people or whatnot that it doesn't matter who the episode is on. People are there to watch it, hopefully, because they like the way that I make the videos, breakfast cereal, right? That's the goal, that you can flip that like reason to watch from Jack the Ripper, oh, and it's a breakfast video, to breakfast cereal, Johnny Frankenballin. Never heard of him, but breakfast cereal, cool, right? That's what you got to, that's what you're aiming for. So all that to say, with these reacts videos too, I start them initially with like Dahmer. I did a Dahmer one and a Kemper one to start. Big names. If they start to do really well, eventually I can do, here's me reacting to this guy that you've never even heard of, and you'll watch it anyways, hopefully, because you like, sounds like so arrogant, because you like me. Hey man, just wanted to pop in and say that it's an absolute travesty that you're not over 1 million subs yet. But from the dedication you put into great content, I know you'll get there soon. Yeah, I mean, I get that comment like twice a day. Not to say that's very, very, very kind, and thank you very much for saying that. But I get that comment twice a day for the last like 3 years. Like, I can't believe this channel doesn't have 10,000, like 1 million subs, or it's crazy, underrated, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, we'll get there. You guys continue to come to my things like this, watch my videos, like them, comment on them. Comment on them's big, right? And I'm dedicated because of two things. One thing, really. I'm dedicated because I enjoy doing this. I love doing this. I love making videos. That's what I do, right? I make videos. That's me. Anyone who knows me in my personal life knows that I'm, like, I mean, that's what I've done forever, right? It's the only job I've ever had has been, well, not ever, but like since, yeah, I mean, I've worked in film or video production for ages, you know. You ever thought about making videos about serial killers around the globe? I've done some. By the way, sorry for blowing up comment section on last vid with my anti-religious views. Well, no, that's all good. It's all good. Oh, I remember that comment, I think, or some of those comments, but that's fine. That's what it's for, man. Was you the one who was saying like, basically like, oh, that organized religion was the same? How could people believe Heaven's Gate is not that far of a stretch? And yeah. Hey, Maddie, would you ever consider a collab? I've done two. Technically I've done more than that, but with other like YouTube people, I've done two. Right? I did, or I guess actually, wait, I've done one. Actual, I did with Cook Show Trevor. He's got like 1 million subs. He makes pizzas, and he's just a guy that I met through my old job, and I always loved his content. My old job, I tried to get him signed onto the roster at my old job, and they wouldn't take him. But I loved him. I was like, yo, you and me, we gotta keep in touch. But I would definitely do collabs, right? Like it's good. You ever thought about making videos? Okay, I keep reading that same question. Yes, the two teenagers who plan to kill their classmate. I have to look into it. Breakfast cereal plus. That's what I should do that. Eh? Like that would be good. Oh God, I'm behind on the comments. Sorry, I'm gonna catch up fast here. What's the kitty cat's name? Bruce. Even Lucy, actually. I want to meet the cat. Down with all the swing sets. Josh, you should do the Tuscan Pied Piper. He tricked people into thinking he was tall by putting soda cans in his shoes and painted his skin so people thought he was tan. He was this Elvis wannabe. Another one of your friends Wednesday. Can you bring the cat up close? Okay, I'm gonna. Hey, Mrs. Bruce. Come here, puss. Come here, puss. Freddie's been away for a while. My dog, right? Normally he's here. He's been on a vacation. Do you know? Okay, I'm gonna catch up fast. That couch doesn't even know how famous it is. Yeah. Why is it that every true crime story hits harder when it's a ridiculously attractive guy narrating it? Like, sir, I'm trying to be horrified, not distracted. You must be talking about Mr. Ballin or that guy who does or Bailey Sarian. What were some cases or media that really got you into true crime? It was TV shows like American Justice, like the A&E Biography Channel. It was like the Biography Channel thing on like Dahmer and stuff like that initially. I subbed halfway through. Where did they go? I was pleasantly surprised at the couch content, right up my alley. Yeah. Love your videos. Just saw a video ripping off where did all the serial killers go? I had to drop your name for all the viewers to see. Was it the ABC video? Like ABC, the network, did a video called Where Did All the Serial Killers Go? They since changed the name on their upload. But they're like, the golden age of serial killers. They start using the graphs and they were talking about all like, it was straight up like my video. That's going to happen, right? I'm nervous it's going to be too slow passe for the youths. What is like the reaction content? First time on a live, it's so strange to see you in a normal room. Yeah, sorry. This is just my basement. This is where I edit all the videos, sitting right here. I have a Mac Studio. I have a cinema display, or it's not. They don't call it cinema display anymore. I can't remember the name. And this is my desk. You can't see it. I have like a big desk, a nice desk. And then yeah, I'm sitting here like most of the time. The problem with religion is that they preach as long as we let your proteins, you're sorry for your sins, you're off the hook. Chris Watts said he found God too, so he could blame everything on dark force or something. Another one of Wednesday's buddies. Y'all think Josh is going to name the Discord? Oh, I already answered that one. I think do a mix so you can come back to bigger serial killers once you've built up more of a following. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like you gotta try to. I think there is a scenario where I redo a video, right? Like I do another Dahmer video. Dahmer was episode 1, so I'm a lot better on camera these days. I think our writing's better. So like, there's a scenario where I could do something again. I had an idea for a video. You want to hear a really dumb idea? I had an idea. If you've seen the video on Bobbit where I do the experiments, where the penis experiments and stuff. I had an idea to do one on Dahmer where it was like, because there's always that thing about how he stole a mannequin from a department store. How? Right? So I've wanted to do a video that I make where it's me trying to steal a mannequin. And then I want to turn it into like an Ocean's 11. And I want to bring back like chill Fortnite vibes to be part of it somehow and stuff. I think that'd be great. There's also the panel video that I want to do sometime. I want to do a panel discussion with the psychiatrist, chill Fortnite vibes. I don't know, maybe Cook Show Trevor, like a panel of experts that don't have any reason to be in the same room with each other. Okay, catching up. How do you create the cereal boxes? Well, there are real cereal boxes that I flattened out. I measured, I made a template inside of Photoshop. Then I just create the graphics myself, and then I send them to a printer here in my town. and they happen to have like a large format printer with giant sticker paper. I get it printed on giant sticker paper. I cut it out and I stick it to the real box, and then I glue the box back together. It takes a while. The ones that I sell are actually real boxes printed by an actual like box manufacturing company. They're real cereal boxes, but I only have 5 of those, 5 different designs done. I had like a couple hundred of each of them. The KFC collab was the best. Yeah, it was great. It was my favorite. You should collab with Jumpsuit Pablo. He has a reach. Is that one of your friends, Wednesday? Zippo. Zip. Whoa. What? Oh, KRB Zip. 99 cents. Thanks, buddy. Lucy Bruce. That cat said, no, I'm not getting up. Yeah, she never listens to me. Couch has PTSD. That's why he had to give it a break. Yeah. Did you send Freddie to the farm in the sky? Absolutely not. Freddie's staying with Grandma. There you go. Mr. Ballin is gorgeous, but so are you. Oh, well, thank you. Appreciate that. Jordan said that too. He was all ABC copied breakfast cereal. Yeah. It's really annoying when a giant company does stuff like that. But, whatever. They took the idea, I think, and then they did a lot of the same stuff, and then they just changed a bunch of things too, though. I actually spoke to them about it. They literally emailed me about it. I'm sure you can teach criminology. I have this on the side. Trust me, you have as much knowledge and confidence as someone with a PhD in the subject. Sorry, I give advice because I see potential. Well, thanks. Yeah, I don't think they're going to allow me to teach anybody anything. I thought I could hold my own with the psychologist when she was here, to be honest with you. That maybe I'm arrogant. I made it late, but I made it out. And then in that psychologist episode too, though, I was obviously like playing up certain things for the comic value. People are like, you keep cutting her off. I was like, it's a comedy video. I have to cut her off. That's like what makes it funny. Welcome in. Literally, please do the mannequin thing, please. Yeah. A weird special place in my heart for graphs. Yeah, I love the graphs too. Hey, did you guys see that I used a graph in the latest couch episode? Worlds collide! I wonder if cannibals use seasoning and marinades. So if you watch the episode, have you seen the episode of me playing Guess Who with the psychic? Because she's a medium, and I have questions for Dahmer, and one of the questions I ask her if cannibalism exists on the spirit plane, and if so, could he eat other spirits? She's just like, she just laughed and said that was the dumbest question anyone's ever asked her. Were you going to start selling copies of your cereal boxes? I'd love the option to get them signed as well in case you do. I have 5, so I'm going to relaunch the store in the very near future. The problem with the cereal box is where it ended up costing me, it costs me a lot, right? So it's like, I'd have to charge shipping this time around because I didn't charge shipping last time. And then sometimes it would actually, I would lose money to sell a box. And I was like, great. Josh, why do you think I have friends? I'm your friend. If I lived there, I'd hang out with you. I'd love the Ocean's 11 heist video. Should we choose your own adventure video? Hey, here's a thing. YouTube apparently allows you, I've never done it or actually even seen it done, but I just had this idea with these True Text magazines. YouTube allows you to upload a separate audio track, and you can choose the audio track to play when you're watching a video. So for example, the point is you could upload like a Spanish audio and an English audio. It's the same video, you just change the audio. I was thinking I would upload a second audio track that is just the story read while the magazine's being flipped through. So you don't even have to listen to me talk when I'm stopping to talk about the page. You could just put on this like chill music and have the visuals to go with it. That'd be cool too, eh? And then you'd have to like click on the settings somewhere and change it to just the story. No, Josh. What's up, Josh? How's it going? Good. Brandon Coleman, how are you, man? I appreciate the commenting on the videos. I've noticed you in there quite a bit. Did you start 51 minutes ago? I sure did. Later, uncomfortable. Rachel liked you. Oh. A few people mentioned that they thought the psychologist and I were sparks were flying. I was like, I don't think so. You know, my vote is always more Bundy material. I'm gonna do a Bundy react video to one of his things. Sorry, I'm getting text messages from somebody from work right now, or like that I'm doing some edits with. I'll text him later. Yeah, cereal bowl. So the problem is that all my ideas for merch are cool, and it costs money to do cool things. Like if you want to do boring shit, just like put the breakfast cereal logo on a mug, easy. And yeah, I can do that. But I kind of wanted to do I wanted my mug to be fully white on the outside with my logo probably, and fully red on the inside, and then the red would come up and over and it would turn into like blood drips down the sides of the mug, right? But solid red on the inside, and that red would continue right over the edge. The only thing you can do is there's always a lip of white, because you can get like red from here down, but not all the way to the top, right? You can't print all the way to the top of the mug. So then I was like, okay, well, what I could do is do negative space. Get a red mug and print white up here to make, but yeah. And same with cereal bowls. I thought that'd be the cool thing to do with cereal bowls. Shut up and take my money. You actually make such cool content and have so many ideas. How do you think of all your different video concepts? I don't know. I just do. I don't know. It's funny, when I did the Bobbit video, for example, that was like literally, I was like, I'm going to do a Bobbit video. I think I should do a Bobbit video. It could be funny, probably. It's a funny story to an extent. I started writing, and I was like just 2 minutes into writing it, and I was researching, and I was reading an article, and I watched an interview on YouTube with Lorena Bobbitt, and she said that she was struggling to drive, and then the guy's like, because you had the penis in your hand. And I was like, wait a second. It's not hard to drive with something in your hand. I should test that. And then that's where the whole thing came from. And then I did other tests, right? And then it just happens fast. The ideas, once I get going, they happen pretty quick. No, you make it great. I can put together a spreadsheet for pricing and cost, etc., for merch. Yeah, people have asked me about selling Guess Who. The only way I could sell Guess Who, I could sell a skin for the game. So you'd have to buy the board game. Look. Hold on. Plan was to, yeah, but you would have to buy this version of the game from Amazon, and then I could sell you a skin, and you could put together with what I sell you, you could put together your very own version. That would work. I would just sell you like the pieces that you would then slot into the existing game, because that's all I've done, right? I've skinned a game. to actually manufacture like the plastic and stuff would cost me a fortune. If I had millions of subs, yeah, I could do it. Check out the big brain on Victoria. But yeah, I mean, yeah, we can look into it for sure. I've had meetings with certain merch providers and things like this, and I've talked with the old channel that I used to work at because they have like a millions of dollars in merch sales kind of channel, and I've talked with their retail department about some best practices and stuff. Also, we should never compromise on quality for merch. I agree. Would you make a video about a Brazilian serial killer? Yeah, of course I would. I make a video about anybody if it interests me enough. You know what I mean? I don't care where they're from. Remember the Budafuco case? Yes. Why do I though? Around the time of Bobbitt, the girlfriend shot the wife in the head. Wait. Yeah. Has James Highslope draw me the other day. That's awesome. But you don't think Hasbro would want to do a collab? Yeah, right? Yeah, Joey Budafuco. That's, I don't know why that name is so familiar. Have you watched any new stuff on serial killers lately? I've been trying to find another good book or series. My fiance just got me the I'll Be Gone in the Dark book about D'Angelo, the Golden State Killer. I haven't seen anything, but I don't watch much anymore outside of what I'm doing because it's like I can't just constantly, you know what I mean? Like I'm editing so much that like I haven't done Alkali yet. No, I've explored it. He is definitely a good one for the roasting. Here's a video. You want to talk about ideas that I have that just come. So here's another one. It's like the serial killer nicknames thing. I've always wanted to do a video on. By the way, sorry, really quick. Last live we did that thing where I did Could I Take Them? Where it was just me going through all of the boxes here and being like, could I take this guy? And then saying why I could or could not take them in a fight. And I really enjoyed that again. And then I got talking with my brother, and we're gonna do a set of those videos. Like it'll just be like, could I take him? BTK. And then it'll be like a 5-minute video explaining. Yeah. But as I was saying, here's the serial killer nicknames video that I've been planning for a long time too, right? Like just doing one on nicknames. What's the difference? Like killer or ripper, right? Like they have like the Gainesville Ripper, the Yorkshire Ripper, but then there's like the such and such, the Genesee River Killer, the Green River Killer. So I have this whole bit that I've written right now on if it's a body of water, they give you a killer, but if it's a town, you get named Ripper. And it's pretty funny. I do this whole deep dive into like, it's just really dumb, right? In my usual fashion, I start looking around at other examples and trying to find examples. There's one guy who got called both, and it's just fun. Hey, later, Maddie. Have a good one. Do you think you could take Wade Wilson? Fuck that. Yeah. That guy's fluff. It's fake. I had been lazy with the gym for a couple of months because I was doing some stuff, but I've been really hitting it hard again for the last little bit. So I should be back in good shape again should be back in like tip top shape before the summer, hopefully. Yeah, Charles Manson. I've talked about I could definitely take Manson. I just pick him up and toss him across the room because he's like 4'8", weighs probably like 97 pounds. What do you edit on? Believe it or not, for breakfast cereal, I edit Final Cut. Now, for most client work, I do Adobe Premiere or DaVinci Resolve. But for breakfast cereal, you know what? People say they don't like Final Cut, I think it's just because they haven't given it a fair shot. In my opinion, and I've extensively used all of them, I think Final Cut far and away is the best of the three. And it'll never be viewed that way, but it should be. It should be. And I've met a few other people who are diehard Final Cut like me too, but like unfortunately you can't really use it for too much because people don't use it enough. And if you're collaborating with others, it would be difficult. Night Views Ripper. Not always. That's what I figured. You'd be more involved in making the content than you would have time to research a bunch of new stuff. Got to be a lot with everything you do. It's a lot. I mean, I work on the channel every single day, and like usually multiple hours every single day, and then some days for like 15 hours straight. How long does it take the average video to edit? And do you use DaVinci? I already answered that. The average video to edit depends on the video. For example, the couch videos take way longer because it's like writing an episode when you're editing, because all the stuff that I do, like a lot of the B-roll that I end up using, a lot of the stuff that I put, that none of that's on the page. Like, for example, if you saw the Heaven's Gate episode, that whole bit that I did with, if you saw that in the first like minute and a half or something like that, I do this bit with Maria from Sound of Music. That's not on the page at all. That idea just kind of came to me in the edit. And so that stuff takes a long time, right? Like the Heaven's Gate took me a week. I don't know why that made me laugh so hard. I don't know what made you laugh so hard, but that's a cool thought, the Ripper River Killer thing. Never thought of that. Yeah, I mean, it's really dumb and it won't actually make sense, but like that's what I like to joke around about. Like I like to pretend things are serious that aren't sometimes, you know, like the swing set thing. Like there's a lot of people that have got on my case about, yeah, I felt, yeah, maybe, yeah. What are you gonna ban next, buddy? You think everyone would be serial killers? It's like, dude, it's a fucking joke. Relax. Josh working on his summer. Life is so much better when we're working out consistently, man. Best thing to help anyone feel better for sure. Yeah, it is totally. I always feel out of whack if I even go like just like 5 days or something without going. Like it, I feel you go once and you're like, oh, I feel so much better. How did you learn to edit? Well, I learned to edit by just editing. Now, I've been editing. I keep saying that this is my 30th anniversary this year. So, yeah, you do the math. I've been editing since like 1996. I was a little kid. I was a kid. So I've just been doing it, and that's where I started. I started as an editor. I started editing before doing anything else film related. I was editing. It was my passion. And I don't know. It's still like my probably my number one. I don't know. I just love it so much, editing. It's weird when I think about it. Here's the expression to say 10 times fast. I edited it. 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 It's true. I've seen. Okay. It shows Josh. Great job. Can you do a video on natives being targeted by serial killers, specifically women in NC, and it's supposedly a serial killer loose in Lumberton? I've done a whole video that focuses on vulnerable communities, and natives or indigenous in Canada is a big focus of it. And that video is only like 5 back or something. It's called like, can't remember. Did serial killers change who they hunt or something like that is the name of it. But that's like what the whole episode's about. You should check it out. Highway of Tears, for example. I was named after the sound of music. What's your name? Edelweiss? Sorry. Hey, tomorrow's my 39th anniversary of being alive. Everybody say happy birthday to Wednesday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Wednesday. Happy birthday to you. Yo, Ripper knifing. That's not true though. Like I did, like a bunch of the guys that I picked out that have the Ripper name have nothing to do with knives. And besides, it's a joke. The couch is more interesting than the void videos. What about a mix? That's what I'm doing. I do one couch video and then I do a void video. I run several channels, edit on all of them. It's my necessary evil. I hate it, but it's an ends to a means. It's like my favorite part almost. Yes, people do think I'm serious about the swing sets. I have made a legit PSA video straight faced as hell. Have you not seen it? Oh my God, I can't believe you haven't seen that one. Hold on, I'm going to pop it in the chat. What is it on YouTube? I'll pop it in. I can't believe you haven't seen that. I made a legitimate PSA video. It's only like 2 minutes long. I'm coming right back, folks. I'm just finding my video. Here it is. Share, copy, back to Chrome. In the chat. Boom. See it there? Did it pop up? Some people say they don't see links. I just posted a link to the PSA about swing sets. Go watch it. It's good. I know that what your real name is, Wednesday. I just didn't think you'd want me to say it out loud. What about a video with a question like, did serial killers all act alone, or were some of them government experiments gone wrong? Yeah, I mean, that's the MK Ultra theory, and that's a video that's going to happen. It's just such a huge topic with so much to look at. That's one that's going to take, that's just, it's a daunting task to even think about. So I'll get to it for sure. I have to do it. It's too popular not to. Hey, Boogaloo Brown, lay off the caps locks. No way your birthday is Thursday. Mine was on Saturday. So you're an Aries then? Say no to swing sets. I just turned 37 on Saturday. When's my birthday? June. I'm going to be 42. That's crazy. I feel like I'm like 27. Be right back. Link is there. Great. Your facial expressions are sometimes quite Zach. You know what? That's a thing that I've had once or twice. Zach Braff comparisons. I've had that before. It's always weird, like when you put yourself out there, like I do, I guess now, to see like the occasional time people will be like, this guy looks exactly like so and so, and you're like, what? I go and look at a picture, and I'm like, I don't see it at all. But yeah, when I was young, you know, and when I was in like high school, there used to joke that my celebrity lookalike was Natalie Imbruglia from like the Torn video. And I could see it. If I showed you pictures of me like at that age, I had like longish hair. Amigo, the Devil is a singer band, and he has done a number of songs about serial killers. Dahmer does Hollywood. Oh, Amigo, the Devil. Yeah. I thought you were saying like, "Hey, Amigo, listen to me for a second. I gotta tell you something." Can you? I did do a Ted Kaczynski vid. It's called. I think it's called "The Unabomber Jerked Off with Bacon Grease." I think that's the name of the video. Hold on, I'll find you that one too. Okay, hold on. Breakfast cereal, guys. I'm telling you, there's so much on the channel that people don't know. I found it. It's called. Oh no, I changed the name. It used to be called that, but I changed it. It used to be called Ted Kaczynski jerked off with bacon, or Unabomber jerked off with bacon grease. There you go. That there is the Unabomber video you haven't seen. It's a good one. It starts out different than a lot of my videos too. I did a little, which one of these guys doesn't belong here? It's like Newton, Einstein, Ted Kaczynski. Zach Morris facial expressions. Timeout. I wish I was 42 again. He did a Take Your Cornflake to Work live stream. It showcased how hard the process is. Take your cornflake to work. Yeah, that like the Heaven's Gate video. You can see the entirety of me shooting that video on there, like all the way through, just like the live take off the floor. I could see it because you said that girl said you looked like Tyson from All American Rejects, and he looks like he could be related to Natalie Imbruglia. Yeah. I got that guy a lot too. That got back when I was younger. I got Brandon Boyd a bunch too. It's just because I had like a shag and I was in a band and all that, right? People said I looked like James Vanderbeek. I couldn't see it, but a lot of people thought so. I hated it. They would call me Dawson. Do a video on my stepdad. That's awesome. Send me the Cole's notes on your stepdad and I'll do one. That'd be so hilarious to do like just a video on some random person's dad. Can you imagine? I love that comment. Do a video. I need to screenshot that one. I gotta send that to my brother and be like, yo, we gotta do a video on this guy's stepdad. That made me laugh. Thank you. I'm curious about your channel's gender demographics. I predict you get more male viewers than the standard true crime channels. Yeah, I do. Standard true crime has a much higher female demographic than I do. My female demographic's grown. It's somewhere in like 30%, which is, the channel I worked at before had like a 4% female demographic. Females don't like the humor as much for some reason, I don't think. They just want to hear the dark, disgusting details. The cat wasn't having it tonight. Yeah, looking the other way. I fell asleep, but then he bring the cat forward. People, what time is it anyways? Are we done? Whoa. We'll go to 10:30 tonight, okay? Avril Lavigne. Avril Lavigne's from very close enough to me. And we're the same age. She's from Napanee. Yeah, that's the live I was talking about there, Brandon. April Fool's video, some bro's dad. Dude, I'd love a video on some random dad. Today we're talking about Fred's. Today we're talking about Steve's dad. We are the best girls. And in the morning, what do you? The psychologist seemed put off by your humor a little bit. No, I don't think so. She was into it. We talked for like her and I still chat. We chatted like yesterday. Um, she did like we talked for like sometime. Like I said, as the channel gets bigger too, I turn on memberships and stuff eventually. Like I should put out like that full thing unedited, right? Like because we talked like 3 hours, I think. Played 2 to 3 hours. We played and just chatted and stuff, and I cut it down like 27 minutes or whatever, It got really like it turned into like an actual therapy session. I was talking about my childhood. I was talking about my dad died and all this stuff. It was crazy. And then I was like, initially I was like, I can put it in. I'll put it in. And then I got into the edit and I was like, you know what? It's like maybe too. Is it too personal? I'm like talking about all that stuff. It's pretty hardcore, But it was fun. It was a good conversation. Maybe it was your disdain towards their excuses. I would also love a random viewer's dad video. Yeah. Well, Victoria, why do you like the channel? Victoria is one of the biggest fans I have. Same with Wednesday. They're females. Girls. Oh, I see. And in the morning, Beastie Boys son. I get it. I don't know that. I'm not a big Beastie Boys fan. I know like the hits. My psychiatrist advised me to lay off the true crime content. What kind of music do you listen to? I'm all over the place with music, and that's an honest truth. Like it's just like, um, I don't know. I listen to a lot of oldies. I've been. It sounds lame, but I've been listening to a decent amount of jazz too lately. I'm a big like jazz records guy at night. I went through a metal phase in high school. Um, yeah, I like a lot of folk too. I'm all over the place, to be honest, all over the place. I listen to more modern stuff, newer stuff. I've been listening to this guy named Medium Build lately. And he's kind of Zach Bryan-ish, but like I think a lot better and not nearly as popular, unfortunately for him. That's what therapists do, make you feel comfortable, open up. Yep. They like it because you're funny and handsome. Would you consider doing a vid diving deeper on yourself, brother, and the cameraman, like in the future if the channel gets bigger? Yeah, I would definitely go deeper on myself for sure. I'm not going to say I would for other people. Like that would be up to them. You know what I mean? But I'd love to do a video on what's up with me that I do this. And I think it would be cool to have the psychologist back for that video too. We talked about doing that. We talked about doing that initially too, like a video where I would be on like a, classic bed thing. It's smooth jazz. I do like smooth jazz. Like for example, I really been liking some stuff like Chet Baker lately. I like Miles Davis, decent amount. Charlie Parker. Just yeah, stuff that you can like. For a while, I was really big into synthwave stuff. I still like to put that on sometimes at night. sounds like very Stranger Things like. There's a Time Cop 1983. I know that Wednesday's a big fan of oh shit. It's gonna drive me crazy. Wednesday. You say it. Tell me, I can't remember their name, but they're another one in that same space. I'm intrigued by why humans do what they do, and you explain in a way that hits the dopamine receptor in my mind. Well, thank you. Yeah. Like, that's, I think, it for me to an extent, too. I'm intrigued by why people behave in a certain way and what makes people do certain things and why and how messed up that is. It's extreme. And I don't have the answers. I just have a lot of questions, as I like to say, you know. But I think questions are part of the answer. That comes up in this Dahmer thing that I'm releasing this weekend on Friday. Like, I end up coming to a conclusion, and I'll spoil it. I come to a bit of a conclusion that, to an extent, it's a cautionary tale about having a better relationship with your children and an open relationship with your children, so that they have, not that that would have made all the difference in the world, but it could have made a big difference for somebody if they're able to speak with their parents, of all people, about who they are and what they're feeling, and not have to feel like they can't share their thoughts with anyone, regardless of what those thoughts may be. Because, you know what, if you share them early enough on, maybe you can get some help, and then maybe you don't have the Dahmer, you know? So, I don't know. I could be completely wrong. Chet Baker Sings is a great album. Yeah, that's my favorite one. I put that one on all the time. I saw you last night, got that old feeling. You guys know I used to be a singer. That was my thing. Ooh. I was the singer and guitarist, but lead singer. Beautiful voice. No, kidding. Love your content, man. Found one video one night and just binged a whole bunch. Your stuff is super funny. Keep up the good work. Still can't believe the algorithm hasn't pushed y'all more. Well, thank you. I appreciate that, and keep watching. Check out the Dead South if you aren't familiar with them. I will. What kind of music is it? I don't have it in me for metal much anymore. I just noticed that you have 82,000 subs. Don't forget me when you have 50 million. Well, we'll see if we ever get there. You know, it's been 3 years. And it was the first 2 3/4 of years that I only had 10,000 subs. Play some Apex. Wednesday didn't answer. Maybe she left. She left and she didn't say goodbye. I'm really looking forward to your upcoming content. I still have to rewrite my feelings about your question of true crime. Genre breeds serial killers. I accidentally erased it. Oh, you're the one who wrote the big question and then said you're kicking yourself because you accidentally erased it. Yes, I remember that. That sucks. Sorry, I know the feeling. It's just like, oh, goddamn. Sometimes, like, if I'm writing an important text or something like that, I write it in my notes app. And then I can, like, live with it and deal with the text there for a little bit. And then copy paste it into the messages app and send it. Just so I don't accidentally delete it, or I don't accidentally send it unfinished. Yeah. I'm really looking forward. Yeah. Sorry, I already saw that. No, I'm here. You didn't answer my question Wednesday. I said I've been listening to some synthwave stuff, and the band that I like is Time Cop 1983, and I know that you liked one, and the name was on the tip of my tongue, and I still can't remember. The something. The Machine? No, I can't remember. First album was The Offspring. There we go. Smash? Offspring Smash or Ixnay on the Hombre? So Offspring Smash. That is one of the first songs that was a music style that I called my own to an extent, not like my music that I heard from my parents or something. It's one of the, albums that I have the most memories attached to from very early music listening. Offspring Smash, especially Self Esteem and the song Bad Habit as well. Because, oh my God, he swore, you stupid, dumb, goddamn fucker. Like, I thought it was so cool, right? It was like when you first heard, you, I won't do what you told me. That one, Killing the Name. But yeah, Offspring Smash, that just really transports me back to grade 5 or something like that, grade 6. That song. Same with Wonderwall, that came out when I was in grade 5 or 6. Same with Semi Charmed Life by Third Eye Blind. Same with Offspring Smash, Dookie, Green Day Dookie. That was a big one. Melancholy, The Infinite Sadness, Pumpkins. I just got the deluxe. Well, I bought it for my wife actually for Christmas. The deluxe vinyl box set for Melancholy, Infinite Sadness, Pumpkins. That's a great one. Stuff like that. Yeah, your videos are pretty good. You should have more subs. So, are you actually a serial killer? Yeah, no. Yeah, your videos are pretty good. How old are you? I'm 35. I'm 42 or 41. I'll be 42 in June. I shouldn't age myself. Josh, Neutral Milk Hotel. I remember them. It's been a long time. The Midnight. That's it. Wednesday. Thank you. Favorite horror movie? I don't actually watch horror movies, really. Not really. You know what? I watched a thriller that I liked the other day. Speak No Evil with James McAvoy. Is that how you say it? McAvoy. I thought it was really good. And I always call her Cameron. Has anyone seen *Halt and Catch Fire*? By the way, it's like my favorite show ever. I fucking love *Halt and Catch Fire*. It only had 4 seasons. So good, and it didn't get any love while it was on. So good. You make horror films? Send me them. Time check. Okay, yeah. Sleep on *Halt and Catch*. Wait, does that mean you don't like it? What makes you interested in the topic of serial killers? Yeah, curiosity. I don't know. I've always been into true crime since watching. I've said it a bunch on here, like American Justice, A&E Biography, like Summer Vacation, watching stuff like that on the floor when you're like 13 and probably shouldn't be watching it. Just found it very interesting. And then I just combined it with my dark sense of humor and my love of videos and filmmaking and all that. Okay, folks. Let's see, 10:32. We're going to call it here in 2 minutes. Smoke them if you got them. Last questions, if you have them. Cold Case Files, yeah. My son's your age. We played all those bands, saw most of them live. I saw Limp Bizkit live. It's still like one of the top concerts I've ever been to. I saw Limp Bizkit live in '99 or 2000. It was right after Nookie came out. And it was on a Significant Other tour, and they were opened Redman and Method Man and System of a Down, and no one knew System of a Down even was yet. Like, and we were big into metal, and like nobody knew them at all. Like, it was before Sugar, it was before their self-titled album came out. I got into true crime via Unsolved Mysteries. A lot of people got into it with Unsolved Mysteries. They are in film festival rotation. Oh, that's awesome. Wednesday, come on, stop. Well, thank you. $20 from Wednesday. I appreciate that, Wednesday. That's amazing. This was awesome. You all made my night. Hey, Lisa, that's great. I'm glad you had a good time. And folks, make sure you come back on Friday night, 4 p.m. Eastern time. But anytime Friday night when you're feeling like I'm going to put something on and just chill out in the dark and watch this creepy interview and see what Josh has to say about it. Okay, thanks for hanging out with me, folks. And we'll have a good one, and I'll see you guys very soon. Adios. Wait, they moved the end stream button again. Those bastards.